Welcome, everybody, to another Georgia Archery podcast. I'm your host, Big John Chandler, and this is where we talk about, well, anything and everything to do with archery in the state of Georgia and Georgia archers wherever they may shoot. As you can see, it's me, myself, and I again tonight. Robbie is, he found his microphone, he found his stuff. Except he couldn't find the base that holds the stand. Like you see how the mic's on a stand. He couldn't find his base to attach his stand to. That was one of the problems. The other problem is that he turned around and he's a house full of people, and so it was he knew it was going to be loud, and he'd have to do it on his phone. And it was just not going to be. Well, hello there. How are you doing today? Good to see you. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is recovered from turkey coma. Thanksgiving was great. I hope everybody didn't spend too much money on Black Friday. And if you did, you bought everything you wanted, caught something on sale. If you caught something on sale, tell me about it. Put a message in the message, and we'll talk about it. So, do you have a Lift 33 strings available at the shop? I would have to look and see if I have a set of 33s. If they are, they'll be the Ghost Camo, which would be the green strings. I have to look and see if we have any left at the shop. I don't know if we do. We keep a couple of different sets of most popular strings, but it's that time of year where a lot of them have been gone when it got busy. So you'd have to look. Call the shop tomorrow, and I'll tell you for sure. No joke. I drove all the way to Ohio for Thanksgiving, so I went a long way. I was actually on vacation all week, which sort of really what's all week, right? We off on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thanksgiving was Thursday, so we were closed. And good, Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. So, I went back on Tuesday, and we had a good time. So, looks like we had a pretty good time, sales on our Black Friday stuff at the store. Looks like Robbie had a good enough time. He posted that, it was so good that the boss said, let him do it again. I think on Monday. So that was pretty cool. But, we got a few people watching, just a few coming in, coming out, and doing their thing. There is a delay, so if you post something, it may take me a minute to get to it. So, and it may not see it when I talk about it. It may come through faster than when I can talk about it. But there's some archery going on this weekend. This past weekend, like I said, sales, Thanksgiving, Black Friday deals. No big bucks for me, man. I've seen some good deer shot this year. I have definitely seen some. I haven't personally had a chance to shoot one, so I ain't even killed the first deer this year. Robbie's racking them up down there, and I can't get on one. But so several people have killed some good ones. Let's see. So this past weekend, of course, it was a holiday weekend, and football was going on for a lot of rivalries for the state of Georgia. Well, Georgia and Georgia Tech played each other, and they didn't want to stop playing, so they played each other all night long with a lot of overtimes. But so this weekend, Saturday, the S3DA Indoor number 2 Regional down in Leesburg, which means I'll get to lay my eyes on Robbie face to face. down there at his shop. He's hosting that event, and so all the S3DA kids are going down to shoot that. And then the Sweetwater has their toy drive. There's the 3D shoot. You just bring an unwrapped toy for your entry fee. You can either, it says, bring your hunt bow or dust out your old 3D bow and have some fun this weekend at Sweetwater. And he says, come on out till 1 o'clock. That way everybody can get home and watch championship games and stuff like that by the afternoon. So it's probably going to be a little chilly in the Saturday morning, but, get on out there and get it done. Try to get over there and let them collect some toys and give them away to some, needy kids that would need a toy or two. What's up? Ready for some 3D? I hear you. Anyone wants to dust off the bow? Yep, that's exactly right. Go shoot some Sweetwater. You got your bow working. I see you've been playing, trying to stay in the shadows, but you getting ready. I know it is. That cold weather don't matter. You still got to get out there and do it, right? Ooh. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yep. Like I said, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I'm antsy. Indoor season's here, so people are shooting paper. We've run league a few weeks now at the shop, and the first indoor for the state was 2 weeks ago or something for S3DA, and then they got one for this weekend. And then they got, so people who are shooting paper are in the mix for sure. Why are bow prices so high? Why are you paying so high on milk? And everything else you buy, it seems like, right? So I'm not gonna go there why everything gets higher and higher and higher. But it just seems to happen that way, Jason, for sure. They are, let's see if that picks up so everybody can see the bigger. Yeah, for sure the prices are getting higher. Why is this? I'm just going to leave that alone. Let's hope that the economy works out better for next year. Where this year's winding down. Can y'all believe that this year is almost over? We're in December. It's crazy. Seems like just yesterday we were shooting 3D. Middle of July, the state championship, and so forth. And here we are, fixing Santa Claus is coming. No matter if you're ready or not, that's a fact. But yep. So that's what's going on this weekend. Oh, my glasses are so dirty. It's hard to read everything I want to read. But yeah, Jason, everything is too expensive. My grocery bill is too high. It makes no sense to me. But it hasn't slowed down people buying stuff, and that's the problem. The economy will keep going the way it's going if people keep spending money. So, they will definitely, when people stop spending money, then things will have to change because people ain't going to, do things. And I don't think the workforce ever recovered from the COVID years. I really don't. It's a lot of folks that don't want to go back to work or found something that worked outside of their normal going to work every day type job. So they're not traveling as much and that kind of thing. So it's a bunch of different things. But I'm ready for some 3D. We finished paper. There's a 25 meter shoot next weekend, which is the kickoff for the GAA. It's down there in Georgia Southern. If you haven't registered for that, you can sign up and register for it right this minute. It's open on U.S. Archery. If you're in U.S. Archery, remember, you can go to Sport 80, sign up for that event. It's a 25 meter. It's pretty cool because it's not a normal shoot. In other words, it's not something that is done all the time everywhere. All the states don't do it. I just saw where the new record was set overseas somewhere for the world record for the 25 meter event. But overall, I mean, it's not a normal, everybody knows what Vegas event looks like. Everybody knows what Lancaster scoring looks like. Everybody knows what a 5-spot blue and white face looked like, or the Rumble with the yellow and red face 5-spot. But this 25 meters, a 60 meter, 60 centimeter target. It's a vertical target, and you shoot it at 25 meters. So that's farther than most indoors go. So that's pretty cool. I've shot it a few times. I thought it was a pretty neat little tournament. And so they got about 100 signed up for it. So looks like that's a good turnout for the first. This is, even though it's the last shoot of the year, it's the first of the year because it's an indoor. It's the indoor. It kicks off the season. So that's going on right now, and you can sign up, I guess, till the 8th. So you got till Saturday or whatever it is to sign up. So anybody got any more questions, comments, whatever? I was reading my, see if I had any messages. People send me messages every once in a while and says, oh, there's this or that. And I hope Turkey Day was good for everybody. Like I said, I drove all the way to Ohio, put about 1,600 and some odd miles on my old truck today, this past weekend. So, but yeah, I wanted to make sure I come in here and just at least tell everybody that the S3DA down there, me and Robbie gonna be face to face this weekend. And the toy drive. So if anybody wants to go shoot some 3D in the morning, go on out there and take them a unwrapped toy and have a good time. So, but looks like it's gonna be a slow one. Looks like it was a pretty fast one. I ain't talked very long. 4 minutes of this was the preview, me getting ready, letting it feed itself. Does everybody like the live thing? I mean, you jump in there and you sort of see it, and you can sort of see your comments. It was, was it the week before last when I had Danny Beard on? He came in, and Daniel came in with us, and so what's up, my buddy? What's going on, Sean? It's been a long time. How's that? What are you, bow hunter setup or pin setup? How's that thing shooting? You going to Vegas and shoot in the old man pins class? Yes, there's a delay, so it takes a minute for everything to kick in. You need more of it. I hear you. I'm trying. If I can, like I said, more. If I get a second person in, so we can play off each other, man, I'll sit here and talk for an hour like we did the other week. And Robbie's trying to get his stuff together. It's not like he don't want it to happen. It's just the old Olympic recurve. I figured how long it was going to get before you went off them training wheels and back to that old, what you used to shoot, I was wondering how long it was going to take you to do that. It's always something new and interesting and fun. I need to get me one of them and just shoot one time. Just say I did it. I played with one, and I played with Olympic recurve a few times, and I've shot some several times, but I've never shot one in an event. So that might be something I want to try one day. But Oh, I bet it is. That's like Robbie got him a trad bow and killed him a deer with it. And I told him, I said, I bet that was more fun than anything you done. And he's like, yep, it was. It was definitely a whole lot of fun. So I was hoping he'd have his the base for his microphone tonight so we could talk. And then he's, it didn't, so he couldn't get it. So he said he was going on Amazon to order him one. He had to order a mic cord for his camera anyway. So he was getting it all ordered. So a new Hoyt recurve, Olympic recurve. I hear you. I haven't played with any of the new ones. It's been a couple of years since I played with the new Hoyt recurves. So who knows? They're pretty nice. They are pretty nice. Let's see. Playing in my ears. People all entertained when I ain't talking. I ain't gonna be much longer. We're gonna get out of here. Oh, the rest of the week. Stay up late. That's us old men, right? Oh, we get to stay up late. This ain't that late, but it is late for you because you get up early to run that route. Did you have a good turkey day? What'd you cook? Cook anything good? I didn't even cook. I drove to Ohio and back. When the indoor shoots start? Well, essentially the GAA has their first indoor shoot next weekend, which is the kickoff for the GAA. It's the 25 meter. It's down at Georgia Southern. You can sign up for it at US Archery / what is it? Sport 80 now. Yep. So you can sign up for that event. The S3DA is actually having its second event this weekend down there in Leesburg at Shriver's with Robbie. And so I'll be down there. We'll get to face. You'll probably get, might even, you never know. I might just take my setup down there and we might just go live right there after the shoot. Who knows? It's pretty cool. Yeah, 2 a.m. is pretty early. I've been adding to the calendar. If you want to find where shoots are, when shoots are, or how they are, you can always go to www.georgiaarchery.com and then click on the calendar tab. And the calendar tab, I keep adding every time somebody sends me stuff, or that when I get back to it. Like I said, this weekend is Sweetwater's 3D shoot. It's a toy drive. They do that every year, so their Christmas shoot. And then S3DA is having next weekend is the 25 meter. And it's also the Sunny 600 down in Florida. And I think the TSO is shooting again. So, and then as I go through the thing, I've added several shoots to the calendar. And there's more and more coming every day. Country fried steak, sausage gravy, country cake. Well, man, you did. That sounded like a great breakfast, boy. You sent the kids to the in-laws for dinner. I hear you. But yeah, so there's I'm adding stuff to the calendar daily. So if you want to find that information, if you have a shoot that you know about that you haven't seen on the calendar, go and look at the calendar and say, hey, that shoot's not on the calendar. Throw us a message, man. We will definitely put it up. If you know about any of the clubs that are shooting, I've added as many as I can remember or that I have had a chance. I haven't got everything up there yet. Team On Point sent me their text message, and I have not added all of their shoots yet. And so I saw Gainesville, and so I've added some of their stuff. Cheeseburger for dinner. No turkey for you. That's crazy. You know how you like to usually cook it up. But hey, who knows? We had ham. We didn't have a turkey at all. We ate ham. But watch some football. That's sort of what it's about on Thanksgiving. Most people, family, friends, and football. So you just want to shoot. I know. I understand. If you can't shoot, you can come root everybody else that is shooting on. You know how it is? I mean, I have if y'all know Mark that works with me, he just had surgery on his elbow this I think it was the Thursday before Thanksgiving. And so he can't shoot nothing either. So he can't even draw a bow back. It's aggravating the fire out of him. Whew. All right, like I said, there wasn't nothing but Thanksgivings and sales this past weekend. This coming weekend, like I said, I'll be down in Leesburg, and then for the S3DA, the number 2 regional, and then the toy drive. So bring an unwrapped toy for your entry fee. You could either bring your hunting bow or your 3D bow and have some fun. And the little message also says, hey, you can get done by 1, get home and watch championship games that afternoon. So because we're in the mid-season of college football playoffs and so forth, and trying to figure out who's going to make it in on the 12-team run. So the deer has been rutting. It's weird because I've talked to people in certain parts and they're like, they're no longer rutting, and I've talked to people in other places and say they're just starting up. So I mean, the state's been really weird, and I think this weather's been really weird, and so there's still a few people trying to get them a few more deer before the end of the season. We definitely gonna have some fun this weekend. We'll take some pictures and chat it up and talk about it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I may work out a little something. I don't know yet. I'm gonna try see what'll work out if I can sort of. It's a test drive to see if something else I can get works. We're going to where Robbie is. We're going from my place to Robbie's place is about 3.5 hours. So we'll be driving down to Robbie's place at his shop, and that's where the shoot is for the S3DA this weekend. So, there it is. Yep, the R100. Johnny, you got look. It is on my. It is on my calendar. I'm almost positive. And like I said, I put all of the other stuff that I have gotten so far. Let's see, March. Yeah. Vegas. R100. Yep, it's on there. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Homer. There's Mr. Garrett himself. Legs still on for tomorrow. Yes, sir. It is the last time for the 5 spot. Come on out and get that second score in or third score in or whatever you're at. I can't remember. We're on for tomorrow night for sure. Didn't do it on Thanksgiving. We had Turkey Day. But yeah, we're definitely on for league night. We've had a pretty good crowd coming out. And Robbie's been running leagues down there and had a good crowd. It's been pretty cool. So... And I know that S3A practice has been going on, and up there at Feathers and Antlers, he's been letting folks use their range to do their practice in. And they've had a lot of kids coming in and shooting, so that's pretty cool. Might get old Scotty come talk to us one day. You never know about him. He's been hanging out in the woods. But league is on, yes, sir. There'll be a post tomorrow morning, reminding everybody that league's going on. So, well, if y'all missed it, S3DA has some shoots. Everybody else has some shoots. TSO's shooting their things. Got a lot of stuff. I'm trying to add to the calendar. Like I said, if you know something that's not on the calendar, go look at it. It's GeorgiaArchery.com, and then that's spelled out. Georgia Archery, all spelled out. .com, and then you click the calendar. You can look at it. It's a Google calendar. I add to it all the time. And then if there's something on there, or if you see that's not on there, send me the message, and I'll definitely try to get it posted. I try to share. Us old folks play on Facebook still. I try to share all of the events that's built on Facebook for people to see it on. When I see it, to remind folks of what's going on. And we're trying to do this video and keep it up and keep going on it. So, but yeah, I think that's about it for this week, man. I hope everybody has a good evening. I hope to see y'all around the range soon. There's been new products that come out, new arrows, new this. Yeah, wasn't long ago. We were young, but yep, it's some days I feel like I'm 103, but yeah, it was just yesterday. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good weekend. I definitely want to try to keep everybody going. This will get back to normal routine hopefully soon. And back to me and Robbie jaw jacking about every little thing there is. And, but yeah, so if you got something you want to send me an email, it's GeorgiaArchery@gmail.com. Please like, follow, and share. If you see this live video going on, share it with all your friends so we can get them in here and start talking about it. And, go to YouTube, like, follow, share. Click the alert button so every time it comes on you'll get an alert. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're in the Twitters, well now it's X, we on Snappy Chats. You're pretty much everywhere. Our this audio, which is a podcast, will go out onto all of your favorite podcast apps. And if you have a podcast app it's not on, send me a message and say, hey, can't find you on this, and we'll see if we can get us uploaded onto that also. I know it's on Spotify, and I know it's on Apple, and I know it's on Google and Podbean and multiple others, so you can always find it. Some of these live ones I haven't thrown up on all of these that I did. Guest host, yes, we're definitely going to be. Well, it's not that Robbie doesn't want to do it. That's what me and him talk all the time, and it's just he moved and he didn't get his stuff set up, and then he couldn't find the base to hold his microphone up. So, and then when he got home, there was a whole lot of people at his house, and so he couldn't do it he'd have to use his phone, and it wouldn't have been as good, and so forth. And yeah, I'm probably going to line up some guests. The difference is it's usually 8:30 on Wednesdays, so I'm going to try to get some folks in line to get some response. But yeah, that's the plan. I usually take these and drop them on the recordings. So, but I know. He'll be around. I'll tell everybody y'all missed him. But anyway, if you know where to find us, you know where we got, what we got going on, and please let us know about things. There's a few things that we're going to talk about. I'm really waiting on a few different people to come talk about some things. I have so a couple of there's let me think, a couple of reps that's going to come on and talk about products that they have. Is the plan. But like I said, I have to do this in the evenings after we get off work, which is 8:30, and a lot of times family and things come first. But we're gonna try to make it an 8:30 thing if we can. So, well, anywho, I guess that's about it. If there ain't nothing else. Until next time, I'm Big John, and we'll see you.